Hey guys, today we're going to look at a brand that I hope you know about. It's a company called GCD. GCD is definitely one of my favorite brands. You can tell by the quality in front of you. It is one that fits nicely in my collection of premium diecast in 1/64 scale. GCD stands for Gain Corp Products. I believe they are manufactured in Hong Kong. Some of the vehicles have license, some of them, as you'll see, don't, but this one we'll look at today a little bit, has a Honda license. So I don't know if that's important to you, but I typically put that out there if I know whether or not a diecast maker has an actual license for their vehicles. Let's look at this Nissan Patrol to get started with your introduction to the brand GCD if you've never heard of them. This is what you will expect. Beautiful paintwork, very nice metallic gold. Again, this is a Nissan Patrol. Got excited. We don't have a vehicle by the name Patrol in the US. I believe it's an Armada here, or was, I'm not sure. And that's the kind of technical information you can enjoy on Twice Diecast. I just don't know. A lot of detail work on the undercarriage, though. You can see the exhaust system. The keen observer will note that a lot of these have steerable vehicle or steerable axles. So you can pose it, if you want to make a little diorama with it turned. It is pretty cool to be able to do that. Let's take a look at this Nissan Patrol first, and then I'll stick it on the turntable as we will the other three that we'll look at today. Patrol badge on the front, Nissan logo looking pretty clear. You don't have any Nissan written on the actual badge. That's okay. We all know what that looks like, what it is. Lensed headlamps looking really good. Pretty authentic rims, I think. And like a suggestion of a Nissan name on the center cap, or a logo at least. I'm not sure if you zoomed in enough that you would be able to see or read any lettering. It looks like we got V8 maybe on the passenger side fender here. Really nice detail work with the grille or the vent. You can see even a wiper right above that cowl. And I don't know if you can tell, but this has got a really nice instrument panel on the center console. We've got some wood grain on it. Looks like see how that looks like a display screen that's got a colored picture on it? That's pretty cool. I don't see that on a whole lot of my diecast. Coming around on the rear, we've got some lens tail lamps. We've got defroster lines on the rear glass. And we've got all kinds of badging on the lift gate here. Really nice separate pieces for these roof racks that are done in a different color chrome. Sunroof, you can get a peek onto the inside of the interior. That interior is so nice. We're not going to take it apart. Check out the side view mirror, guys. I mean, it's almost a perfect reflection. I don't know how they pulled that off. I haven't seen that before. So that is a perfect reflection of the vehicle in that mirror. Man, this vehicle right here just shot up my list of favorite vehicles in my collection. Tires have really realistic tread on them. And you can see the detail work on the chassis is just spot on. Check out this spare in the back here. It's a rubber tire on the spare, full size spare at that. Watch it go around, and I'm excited to show you some others from GCD. Hang on. Okay, so a lot of the GCD offerings are Japanese vehicles. I do have an Audi RS7, RS7 Sportback here. Look at the defroster lines on the glass. Really well executed, nice and thin like they should be. Some of them, some companies try and do them and they're just too thick. They're not realistic. You can see these front wheels steer on that. Pretty cool rims on it. I don't see a, there might act, yeah, I think there is a caliper back here. Look at that, staying still. Or maybe I'm just imagining it. Either way, still impressive. Got the really cool mirrors on this one as well. Trim around the glass, Audi badge in great definition on the grille. The 4 rings there in chrome, looks like a separate piece. You got the RS badge on the grille as well. Lens headlamps. This thing is a winner. Lots of cars coming out on the GCD lineup. You can look for them in various places. I found one. We're going to look at a Toyota Previa. Let's just look at it right now. I'll hold this off to the side. You can see this is an upcoming Toyota minivan that is being offered. I just found it on a random site. It's not one, I've never bought a vehicle from this site, so don't swear by it. But this is an example of some of the cool stuff that is coming out from GCD in the future. So we will stick this guy on the turntable and then we will crack open a couple new ones for the collection. Okay, recently I ordered this Lexus LX450. I don't see anything to indicate that this is a licensed vehicle. So you decide if that's important to you. On the packaging, you get a really cool technical drawing of the vehicle, like a side elevation. So here is how these things are packaged, guys. Number one, they're nice and snug in these orange containers, and they're very recognizable orange containers. Every one I've gotten has had that. So it will come with very nice molded pieces on the inside. These are taped, the top is taped, so we'll take that off. It's got molded plastic to hold it in place during shipping. These are going to come from the other side of the world if you are in the United States like me. So you've got that little mold that it rests in. Let's look at the plinth real quick. We've got a Lexus badge, LX450, scale 164 and GCD. Really nice display. And again, you've got that top piece that holds that in place. I display my cars, so I'm not going to worry about keeping that box, or keeping it in the box rather. So this is an LX450, kind of an older monster SUV. I can see right away, what have we got here? We have got a loose piece, which happens from time to time. And I am not sure what that goes to. I've got all my mud guards. We'll do some investigating. It might even be after the video is made, because I don't see, you guys are probably screaming at what it is. I don't see what has broken off of my vehicle. And it might just be a loose, piece of plastic off the sprue from the factory. So we'll put that off to the side. I'll keep that in the case and we'll find it and reattach it if it is something. Anyway, we got a big old fat bumper bar on these. Remember those from the late 90s, early 2000s. Lensed headlamps, amber on that headlamp, looking great. Lexus badge looking really good on the grille. No opening parts. Let me go ahead and mention that. I don't think I have any opening parts on any of mine, but we all have, they all have steerable front wheels. Rims are looking amazing. Look at those. Those look like actually chrome rims. I mean, that is as good as it gets, guys. These things roll. They absolutely roll. Don't not buy it because you think it might be a display piece. We got running boards on this that are attached after the fact. We've got mud flaps. We've got Lexus on the lift gate back here in the back. Nice badge. Defroster lines again. Look at the roof rack on top. Good night. We've got a nice interior. Some nice white leather seats with a brown center console, steering wheel. It's got multiple colors on it. Can't fault this guy at all. Lexus LX450. Let's watch it go around. Last one for the day is going to be a Honda Fit. It says it's 164. When I saw it the other day when it came in, I thought, I don't know, that looks a little big to be 164. And then I saw a Honda Fit out driving around, ironically, and it was bigger than I thought. So, you know, it's not a super subcompact like you might expect. I guess it's more of a crossover, kinda. Here is the side view of it. You'll see a live unboxing here. A really nice yellow. And it looks like they're adding some stuff. Let's see what we got on this one. Okay, so we got a piece of plastic that holds it up against the orange box. Then we've got a nice little chamois GCD on it to wipe it down. I'll definitely save that. That's really nice customer service. Okay, so now we've got this again. This one's a licensed product, so maybe GCD is, you know, making some moves, getting some licenses, giving us some free wipe cloths, if you will. Let's see if we can get this guy out. Good gracious. Okay, so this one's packed in there nice and snug. Just be aware of that when you open yours. Here is your plinth on this one. Honda badge, Fit GD. Put this off to the side. Let's look at the car. All right, so we've got a Honda Fit. You guys all know it. I love these everyday cars, and that is what I look for in my collection. This one's a right-hand drive. We've got a wiper. Forgot to mention that on the others. They all have very tiny, skinny wipers above the dash, above the cowl panel rather. Lensed headlamps on this one. Tires turn, yep, turn. Super small wheels on that. Honda badge looking great. Look at that profile. Don't look at my ugly fingernails, but that looks like a Honda to me. Lensed tail lamps on this one, and defroster lines on the back glass like the others. Can we get an interior shot? You can see a little bit of the multiple colors on the interior. It's just really well done. Extra detail that they don't have to do. Got different color seats on this one. Starting to get impressed. This is like an X-Car Toys moment for me. Starting to really get impressed with GCD. Hope you guys have enjoyed looking at this brand with me. We'll put this one on the turntable and watch it go around. This is David at Twice Diecast, and if you don't know the brand GCD rather, I've only said it 12 times in this video, then I hope that this has introduced you to another great 164 diecast brand. This is what we love on Twice Diecast, and I love showing them to people that don't know about them to enhance your collection in the future. So until the next video, watch it spin around, but I am signing off for now. This is David at Twice Diecast. Take care, everybody.